At last episode, we cured blindness using magic. No, we just drank milk. that is literally the same as magic, basically. What? Does he need calcium for your eyes or something? What? Also, I need to automate this thing because it's getting quite out of hand. The thing. Also, I think it does not have enough ports on it. That's another thing. It definitely does not have enough ports on it for inputs and outputs, which is the biggest, is a big problem. Of course, it gives you a lot for like one stack, so you probably don't need to have an input on it, but I would like to have an input on it at some point. Which is, I feel like that's a big downside of this thing. That I can't actually use both sides for, I have to use one side for fluid and one side for the solid. So if you're new here, basically what's been going on is that we have gone through quite a bit and we've built, not one nuclear reactor, but 3 of them. We've gotten the other thing. Yesterday we got the thing. The laser beam. I don't remember what it's called. We'll figure that out later. Eventually, maybe. But today we're going to be taking a look at something else. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? I don't even know what we're doing half the time, so... Or what we're gonna be doing half the time when I do these. As you can see here, this is where the issue comes into play. As you can see, there's only one side we can input from, and the other side here... Oh, we're running out of energy. Turn it off. And it's gonna rebuild energy over time, I guess. Unfortunately. Well, actually, no, it's... What? I always say unfortunately. Shut up. We also learned never to step in front of this laser beam, because then it literally melts your face off and makes you blind. And then we went to a cow, got milk, and cured our blindness. So that's... Oh, it says the eye on it. I like this. I like this a lot. Nice. Dust. Oh my. You see, I need more zirconium. And there is a way for us to get zirconium through the strontium 90. Now the reason I need zirconium is so we can keep our Zernox reactor up and running 24/7. Of course, I'm going to introduce you all to a new fuel today called Uranium-235 from meteorites. Yes, it's a very good fuel. And also, this is our tungsten ore done. And what do we do with this next? With seared tungsten ore, what you can do is send it off to a shredder. Centrifuge for bismuth, of course. Is there anything else I can do with this? Is there any other way I can... Okay, just off to the centrifuge. So this is gonna give us bismuth and, you know, enriched ore, so that's good. Bismuth is quite literally the most expensive thing you can make, but once you have tungsten and all of this processing, you're good. Anyway, we did not come over here to just ramble about garbage. Today we're here to ramble about zirconium pants, zirconium splinter, and a variety of things. Funny thing about zirconium pants is actually a reference to a song from, I believe it's Britain or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's basically zirconium pants is a way of saying, like, fancy pants or something. Which I don't think anybody says that. But it's basically a way of saying somebody's wealthy. What? You hear a faint clicking. You hear a faint clicking. Well, what's the clicking then? I'm gonna just go ahead and go into hiding for a bit then. Because we need to hide. Also, I've set the game mode to easy now, just in case it's a boss, so... Or if they have not spawned or something. What? How does this guy spawn? You hear a faint clicking. What? What? I've never encountered this. What? You know, we have to keep it on easy mode from now on, so we can find out what happens. Also, we need to finish the building over there, because it's a problem to not have it done. I actually had this outside the episodes. I had Mask Man show up, but I was in peaceful mode, and he didn't spawn in. So, I'm hoping this is just a warning before it spawns in, because that does not look like a spawn message. Usually those are red, not yellow. So, the main reason I was in peaceful mode is because we didn't really have anything to fight. So, yeah, but now that I've remembered that we have these guys to fight, then, well, I might as well leave it in easy mode from now on. Or at least, yeah, at least easy mode, but maybe harder later on. I don't know. You hear a faint clicking. What? What is this nonsense? Come on. Wait, maybe it's Geiger counter thingies. What are they called? Like the clicking of a Geiger counter? Ooh. Could be a different enemy. Like, You see, I don't really like carrying around food. It's a lot. What? There's a thing up there. There's a fallout. How did this get up here? I know it's gotta be from the last reactor disaster, but, why? Okay, so I told you all I had a new fuel for us. And it's called Uranium-235. Now, I got this ages ago. You may have remembered, but, yeah, we're gonna make a fuel rod with this. It should be like, oh my, 5 radiation per second. Okay, it's not too bad. Is there any other radioactive stuff we have that can be turned into fuel? There is 2 things we need to take care of today. The first of those 2 things is getting us a new way of getting enriched uranium fuels, which is gonna be pretty easy. The second one is a little more difficult, and it's going to be automating this guy. Now, the reason it's going to be a little more difficult is because I'm going to be, I have to make a bunch of stuff to make this guy, and then I have to make a bunch of the exact same stuff for this guy, for another, yeah. And so that obviously can get a little bit, annoying to do. We're going to take this thorium, and we're going to take it and add it into some rods now, just because we need to do that. Split that. Boom. Of course. Shove all of our brand new rods into there. That should increase the temperature slightly, give us higher output of energy. And actually, we probably should just automate this thing first before the rest of the stuff. So, okay, so now we're gonna take out these 4, right? We're gonna do magic on them real quick. We're gonna make them into these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna shove them into here. Jump into the water, and everything's. Oh, there's still one of them things in there. A piece of debris. We're at 392 Celsius, so that means that guy probably should be able to run for a long time. Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop. Okay. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to make a chem plant for uranium hexafluoride, if I remember correctly. That is not too difficult. There's monster nearby. Are you kidding me? Just stop with this nonsense, okay? We're just doing this for the boss fight, please. The rest of these guys are just a nuisance, not even an enemy that is powerful. The funny thing is, there is only one enemy down here, and it's a skeleton. The worst and most nuisance of all enemies. And you might be saying, why not light the place up? Well, torches are expensive. Also, that's a waste of coal. And it's not, I don't really like to put a bunch of lights everywhere, because in my opinion, some places just look way better without lights. And half these places are unfinished anyway, so, like, what? How am I supposed to put lights on walls that don't exist? You want me to finish it? Well, I'm not doing that right now. So the uranium hexafluoride then goes into a gas centrifuge. So we need to build a gas centrifuge, not design one. That's foreshadowing, I guess, I don't know. Ah, C2-. That's fun. Why would we even do the gas centrifuges if we can just do it in the Silex instead and we get like 9 times... It doesn't cost any fluoride is what I'm trying to say. So it might just be better to use the Silex than the gas centrifuges. Anyway, we need to refuel this guy as well, so... Okay, so this is the uranium, the thorium fuel. So after cooling it, over at the cooling drum, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it over to this plant over here, the plant that does the ore processing, correct? So we're just gonna run down this way, run through this door here, and hopefully get this stuff in before we get like severe radiation poison. But that should be fine. Well, not that part, but this part should be fine. Then we take that centrifuge it, and this is going to give us nuggets of various different items. Now, there's a few items it's going to give us. I think, I don't remember which ones it does. It's been a while. It gives you, I do know it gives you this, and I did not know it gives you uranium-238. But that makes sense. Okay, so it looks like we are going to need 24 of those Minecraft-grade copper, and in addition, we're going to need 24 iron ingots. So we're going to need 8 coils and 8 regular coils, so 8 rings and regular coil. Ring coil, regular. 16 plates, and then that should make the motor, which we're gonna need 16 motors. Holy crap! But this is just for the centrifuge pieces, not for the rest of the garbage. The rest of the stuff is gonna be pretty easy to do. So shoving this into here, we can then do the centrifuge pieces. Now this is going to cost 4 steel per each one, so we're going to need a stack of steel and a stack of titanium for this. I'm pretty sure the FEL actually uses less energy than both this and that thing over there. It definitely uses less energy than both of these machines. Not combined. Not combined. Like, what I mean is that if either one of them were running, it would use more energy than the FEL. Time to make centrifuges. And then we have to make a regular centrifuge at some point. But maybe I'll automate it on my own. It's not really... It's something we've done before. It's just like, it's not really interesting. I don't know. Probably because I've done it like 3 times now. No, that has to happen in a video. That definitely has to happen in a video, okay? We're gonna do that in a video. We are taking the chem plant with us because we are going to need it for the actual new facility where we're gonna make uranium. We're gonna need 2 chem plants, 4 bakelite, and a bunch of other things are needed in this. Okay, so I'm gonna need 8 bakelite for these guys, right? Because we're making 2, as always. It seems like we're making 2 of everything nowadays. Not sure why that is. Probably because we actually are making 2 of everything. Yeah, I remember my first time making these gas centrifuges on, well, actually, yeah, on the 1.7 version. We'll say 1.7.10, but I did make them on the 1.12. I did that. But on the 1.7, on this version, basically my friend built one and I built the other one, and that was interesting. Of course, that was back in September, I believe. 8 steel plates, so we have 16, 4 heating coils, and 1 advanced circuit per each one, which means I will just need one of these. We are slowly running out of circuits. I think we're going to have to visit one of them lamps soon. Oh wait, really? It just works, it just needs this. It doesn't need anything else except for bakelite dash steel and this stuff. Oh, watch, stop it. We're running out of energy now. Okay, so we need to make some papers real quick. What are these papers for? Well, we need 2 papers here. We're going to need 1 for yellow cake. Boom. And then the other one is for uranium hexafluoride. Which is, yeah. That's what that is. No, come on. Man, that makes uranium hexafluoride. What? Okay, there's 2 hexafluorides you can make. You make plutonium and uranium, which are 2 different hexafluorides. Oh, we got extra. Good. Well, that will help me if I ever decide to make the, yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. Oh my. There's like 5 of them. That does not need to happen. Okay, so I'll give you all a quick overview of this process. Basically, first one is going to be making yellow cake, of course. And before we even get started, we're talking about how we're doing this. Let's just get that right to doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and check chunk borders first, just in case. Because I do want this to look pretty, so we're gonna do chunk borders. And I think if we have it right here, this should do. Actually, we're gonna have a wall going down this way and make this a main hallway. So I'm placing this just a little bit. Okay, that's over the chunk border. Hold on, we gotta go ahead and cross this over to here. Nice, and then that's gonna go from there into this guy. Right. Now, it's important to note that we want to keep the outputs on the same side because these guys are going to be outputting sulfur. One of them is going to output sulfur. Okay, that should do. Now, this should work for outputting from one to the other. So this guy's going to take that, and he's going to give us, what, sulfur and whatever it is back, probably. Maybe not the sulfur, actually. So this needs to have an input of, well, you all know, it's the hydrogen peroxide, of course, as always. As per usual, we need more of this stuff to be transported around through pipes. Does not need any sulfuric acid at all. Thank goodness. And does it give us any, sulfur? It does give us the sulfur back. So that means I can send the sulfur back through the process and, have it start over again. Of course, is this guy facing correctly for that? I don't think he is. And so the output from this guy is actually going to be the hexafluoride, which is the stuff we need, of course. So, to do this, we're just going to have 2 of these guys, and we'll figure it out from there. We're just going to have them straight attached to this guy. There we go. Nice. And I guess it's time to start the process. I have everything we need, including the fluoride and everything. So we will be good. We just need to go down here, grab stuff off the minecart. Apparently it's been moved. Probably by that guy behind us who's trying to kill us. Don't worry, I will take care of him. No problem. Block, 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 block. Nice. We need billets of uranium. So this is just uranium ingots, right? Take them like that. You make billets. And that's going to start the process right there. Boom. You'll notice I haven't done anything with conveyor belts yet. And I have not put fluoride in this guy, which he's going to need the fluoride to do the process. He also is going to need water. Okay, so here's our infinite water barrel. Just made it. Right on the spot. Okay, so we're going to need water for this guy. We're going to need to have... Oh, no. Wait, the yellow cake's an item. Ah, I see. Well, that's going to make this very interesting, because now the wall's not... Well, the wall can still exist. That's perfect. Alright. Does that need to be there? No, it does not. This just works as it is, I'm pretty sure. Put that on the floor. We're going to put that on the floor. Right. Does this work? No, I don't think this works. I think it actually needs those items, the inserters and stuff. Dang it. Give me my... Where's my tool? Give me that back. Okay, so we're going to set up an inserter over here, right? And that's just going to connect like so. This guy's going to face this guy. Wait a second. Could that just go in through the thing? It might just be able to go in through the thing. Hold on. Okay, that might go into the thing. No. Okay, so you do in fact need these guys to work with the actual outputs on these. I'm not sure if it's meant to be that way or something. I think it is. So, and it only does the recipe. It's the quantity I will put in. So if it doesn't accept that for the recipe, it won't put it in. Okay, no problems there. And then fluorite. We're gonna need some fluorite. We're running overtime today. 64 fluorite, like so. And that's gonna do the process again. Now that gives us sulfur, which we're going to send back through the system. Now, getting the fluoride back in is going to be a little more complicated, but I think we'll be able to handle that. So that is our sulfur coming back along this line. And this process is giving us uranium fuel, uranium-238, and uranium-238, and fluoride back. So we're getting our fluoride back from the process. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the exact amount, but it's giving us fluoride. So the only thing we want coming out of here is fluoride. And if we do a filter for this, so we whitelist only the fluoride comes out, right? And it's not working right now, but it will be working in a second. And we just do something like this, that should do the trick. And that should pull out fluoride. Yep, it does. Which, there we go. That is our basic low-level process for this. And it's giving us back some of the fluoride. I think it will give us back all of it by the time we're done. So if we have 64 by the time we're done, that's good.